Alright, so now we're heading to the shuttles, but on the way we've got to rescue our good friend Steve Blum.
Yeah.
And of course we gotta deal with some more hacked mechs, which, again, probably worse off than the Geth.
Yeah. Like,
Look at
two
that.
shots.
Look at that.
2 shots.
Look at that.
2 guns, bitch.
So this facility is, what? It's a Cerberus facility, right?
Yes, it's a service facility on some unknown planet.
Do you want to talk about Cerberus in the first game? Because I never encountered them.
The thing I like about the Mass Effect universe is I'm not sure if they had a plan for Mass Effect 2 before, they finished Mass Effect 1. But Cerberus was actually an organization that you could find in Mass Effect. If you went and explored a lot of the solar systems in the Mass Effect 1 universe, Cerberus captures this Alliance general or admiral or something like that, and they kill him and his squad. And at the time you don't know that he's been killed, and you have to hunt him down. And Cerberus is doing experiments on like the Rachni and all these other things, and they kind of seem like these cyber terrorists or something like that. And Hackett's like, oh yeah, they're horrible, and you need to kill them. So I think that's kind of cool. That now we learn more about them.
Going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Metagel in the first aid
I would
station
pay money
on
to
the
hear
wall.
Steve Blum yell,
Hopefully
"My
there's
leg!"
nothing to get them up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
So Metagel works differently in this game. It doesn't just magically heal people. Well, it does, but it's not the same exactly. It's a biotic in this game.
Yeah. Which I guess kind of works more fluidly.
It makes more sense for it to be a biotic than just some paste that you rub around.
Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
Miranda just wanted the D-Wing.
She's alive.
Obviously.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only 2 possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Clearly, those are the only 2 options.
Right.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Oh no. I am just so scared.
4 hacked mechs.
So now we have Steve Blum in our party. If we select him, we can go to Overload, which it does exactly what it sounds like. It overloads certain objects and blows them up. It's pretty cool.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was in...
No, you didn't. Not this version, anyway.
No.
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back.
So you'll notice that Shepard kind of has these new scars on his face that kind of glow in the dark. What those do is they're pretty much your... if you've ever played like Infamous or Infamous 2, how if you do certain things good or bad, you'll get different like visual styles.
Yeah.
If you get a lot of Paragon, the scars will go away completely. Or if you go Renegade, you'll get more scars and look a lot more evil.
I don't care what they did or what
So I think
they
that's
say.
pretty
I'm not
cool.
working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Also, we talked about this in Mass Effect 1, but there is so much money in this game. You should never run out of money. Ever.
If you run out of money, I don't know what the hell you're spending.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing if you spend your money.
Unless you try to buy every single weapon and every single mod. And
But I literally still think that you'd have enough money for all of it.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seriously never once had a problem with money in this game.
Yeah, once I find a weapon I really like, it's like I never really go out and spend money.
Yeah.
I usually stick with one type of armor that like, is well-versed, you know.
Well, just to switch it up a bit, I do switch my armor quite a bit in this game. I switch my armor and I show off the, like, side characters. I show off their alternate costumes.
Right. Well, that's fine.
Because I like the fact that there's alternate costumes for your partners.
Customize them a little.
Stand up!
I don't like any of that real headgear for Shepard in this game.
Oh, I get a really awesome helmet for Shepard later on that I'll show off. It's really cool. Look at that. I think we've already stumbled upon like 10,000 credits.
Yeah, probably good.
Target down!
Because there's a ridiculous amount of credits. Not to mention the credits that transfer over from your old game.
Yeah, do they?
Yeah.
Well, they do that, and you get a good like 20,000 credits every time you finish a mission.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh hey, here's some Cerberus funding for you.
Yeah.
Because LOL.
This is pretty neat. It's like mashing.
Yeah, I like this. This hacking. The hacking is a little bit better than in the first game. Although some of it does take a little too long, so I'm kind of just like, I wish hacking just wasn't a thing. And
Yeah.
I want to say they get rid of it in 3.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I
Last
can't.
time I touched that game was like a year ago.
Recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yeah, they're very, very fortunate that, like, this wasn't like a week ago when they were attaching
Yeah.
Shepard's head or whatever. Shepard, get up! It's just his body walking around. Or a head on, like, robotic...
Spider legs.
Spider legs. Oh, I'd pay to see that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
So meet
Even if you're
Miranda
sure, you
Lawson.
deserve that welcome.
Probably one of my favorite
Security
characters in the series.
Killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda?
One of the reasons why is because
For years.
there's a little bit of personal information
I'm never
for
wrong.
me. I don't
thought
think
you'd
there's
have liked
anything
that by
more
now.
attractive than a woman with an Australian
If you
accent.
say so.
Just gonna
What's our next
put
step?
that out there.
We get on the shuttle.
Ladies,
and
hit him
go.
up.
My boss
Ladies,
wants
I
to
am
speak to you.
single
You mean
and
the
ready to
elusive
mingle,
man?
as
I
long
know
as you're
you're
Australian.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
But
Lying to
she's
the man
voiced
is the way to
and
get
modeled
enjoy the
after
cause.
Well, since we're getting
Yvonne
everything open, is there anything else you wanna ask
Strahovski.
before we go, Commander?
Well, I guess-
so
Convenient that you show up.
Miranda does exist in
We're
real
ready during the
life.
attack.
Hit me up, Yvonne.
Besides
I know you're
first
watching
aid,
this.
Yeah.
Wilson figured out I was helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
A lot of Mass Effect for me is pretending that I am Shepard. It's the only game series where I really can feel like I am the protagonist. And if I was Shepard, I would totally go for Miranda.
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
And if I sound like
We
a
can't
creep,
leave
I'm
without
sorry.
knowing for sure. We need to go back and
You
look.
always sound like a creep.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
And we never go back to that station ever again.
I thought it was on a planet. Oh well.
No.
Not like it matters.
Before you meet with the elusive man...
This is a pretty neat way of like reminding you of things from the first game.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there.
You have friends?
Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die.
I didn't have to.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel.
I'm still bitter. I still fucking hate Ashley. She's been dead for 2 years and I still hate her.
What happened next?
What happens if you say Udina?
I recommended Captain
I guess he would
Anderson for the
change.
position.
I don't think you can change
I don't
the
know.
course of history like that.
I don't know.
Shepard one
Well,
day
it hasn't been
says,
established. That's the...
"Hey,
Still,
Udina joined,
planet.
Udina joined the council. Anderson's in the council. I'm glad I'm on the council." And then
There are
just
other tests.
Udina takes his place.
Disappears.
Yeah.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
For being called the elusive man, he's not actually that elusive, since we're gonna go talk to him in about a second.
Yeah.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
What did I get Renegade for?
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting. I wouldn't keep the
I
elusive
hope his name's
man
like
waiting.
Bob. in
It's
real life.
it's Jack.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
So yeah, we're gonna go talk to the elusive man. I'd say he's actually one of my favorite characters in the series.
Oh yeah, I think he's a very interesting character.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different memories.
He's voiced by Martin
Cut to the
Sheen.
chase.
Yes,
The Reapers
father
doing
of
the deed
Charlie
to put me
Sheen.
back.
Wedding.
And a little fun fact, every time that the elusive man smokes a cigarette, Martin Sheen's actually sucking on a pen.
Entire colonies. and
Really?
Yeah.
Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Nothing you say is going to convince me to trust you. I need more than words.
Yeah, a lot of this game is trust building between the elusive man and
Go
Shepard.
and see for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. for now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
So yeah, we got our first real official mission. It's kind of like the Eden Prime of this game, only it's a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I want to thank you for bringing me back to life, but you need a fucking attitude change, bitch.
That concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for.
Again, trust building is a big part of this game's story. You need to learn to trust Miranda, Jacob, Cerberus, the Elusive Man.
It's a typical
So it can be, you know, pretty difficult at first to like these characters.
By mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.